Hey guys, from my previous video, the video talked about how A120 works, but with the way I explain it is just how A120 goes from this door frame to this door frame in the most shortest path. But in reality, it moves in waypoints. So these clocks represents the waypoints of node entities take when they travel through the rooms. Now, if I were to show you, this is how A120 moves. So he spawned in front of that room. He goes to this room, goes to this, this, and you basically get the idea. But for how A120 works, at each and every point he goes, he will check whether this node is the attacking node, meaning that, for example, if I were to make it attack at this node, he will go to the player's special node, which is set in front of the player, where they were facing when A120 go to their room, aka their room meaning is the player's current room. Like when A120 goes into that room, it searches for a player, the priority player. But since I'm in single player, so I'm the priority player. But now, if I were to make him attack at this point, I have to stay in between these points. So I have to stay in between here. Now I want to set his attack point there. Let the barrel be the player's special node where A120 takes to attack. There. Now I have successfully make this waypoint as his attacking node, meaning when A120 goes to this node, he now knows that this node will be his attacking point, which he will search for the player's special node in this room. But if there were no special player node, but this node has been set to be attacking mode, therefore this node will just function as a normal node. So he will just go over there. Now I want to change the attack points. Now in this room I have set his attack point here. Now let's change in this room his attack point here. So I have to be in between these two. There. Now I have successfully made this as his attacking node. And in this room there are this, and it just goes to this node. So I want to make this node as the tap node. No. Now I will stand here and make him attack me at this point. He will go here, there, and go to that node. There. Now I've set it. Now in this room, I want to make him attack at this node, so I have to stay in between. Well, you surely get the idea, right? There. Now in this room, now this is the last room. So if A120 goes here, he'll just end here instead of going here. He'll end here. Now he will be, since he will be ending here, if I were to like make him attack here, he will search for the player node in this room. Aha, I found you. Now after you go here, we'll go to the next node, and this is, since this is the last node, he will be spawned here. But if I were to stay, this is the node that I set. Now if A-120 goes to here, where are the nodes? Okay, there are no player nodes between this and this point, so I can just go here. Although this is my last point, hey, there's a player node here. No, I will go here. Oh no, there is no more nodes. Now I must despawn. Now let's change his node to be attacking at that node, okay? But first, let me kill Screech. There, now he ends at the player's special node. So to summary, we set the player node, I don't know which one again, I forgot. Yeah, so for this, let me make it attack at that point. Okay, now we have chosen this point as the attacking point for this room, and this as the attacking point of this room, and this point as the attacking node for this room, and this node as the attacking point of this room, and this, no, this, wait, I don't remember. This point as the attacking point of this room. I don't remember. Okay. Now let's make that as the attacking node for this room. He will start to rebound at those points. Oh, weird. Maybe because the distance is too far, so let me make it shorten a bit. Getting closer. Okay, now at that room, the point we put him as an attacking node, he will go attack and continue at that point. Now at this point, he will go attack the player's point, and he will continue here. And at that point we've set in this room, he'll go attack to that player's node. And at this room we set it to be attacking at that node. Therefore, A-120 will be ending his attack at the player's special node. Yay, he died. So to summary, if the player's special node, oh my gosh, so annoying. So for summary, if the player's special node is there, so end A-120 from here, he will detect the player's special node in between the normal path nodes. Oh, there is it. Ooh, go to the attacking the player and then go normal. Okay, go. Hey, this is the attack point that I have required to be attacking the player. So since this room has no special player nodes, but it also checks the previous, or the in front of the previous room where A-120 has been, which have that player special node. Therefore, at this point, he'll go attack to that point. Now he will go back. Instead of continue here, he will go continue here, since he already go here. Go to the player node and went back to this point to continue. And then go, okay, Okay. Here. Okay. Oh, it's this point. It's this point that where I have required to be attacking the player. So he goes back and then continue back here. Okay. Okay. Hey, isn't this the node that I was supposed to be attacking the player? So he goes back into the player special node again, and then continue it back here. Okay, okay. Hey, this is also my last node, but this is the node I supposed to be attacking the player. Therefore, he will be ending this his path at the player special node. Let's retry again. Oh wait, it's supposed to be like this. Since the distance also plays a role. Now he will be attacking. This goes back and then go rebound here and then continue here and then goes attack from here again. And then here will be continuing, goes here and goes attack mode and end at the player special node. Oh, weird. Oh, I get it. No wonder because my body's right here, so I've been accidentally updating its attack point. Let me change it back. Okay, there. Now let's fly back here. But for curiosity, let's change position. Now we are in between these two nodes. Now he will be attacking at that node and then go to here and goes back to that node. Continuing here, goes attacking back, and at this where will be the attacking node for A-120 and goes back to end its path. Ta-da! Well, this is only for single player, but for multiplayer, it just basically add the same, but it also depends on where or who or which player is the priority or the one who set the node. For example, if for that's for example, the bulk light will be the player the player 2 in this room. But for me, I'm player A, but I've set all these points as the attacking point of A-120 attacking me. But since this point at this room changed from A-120 attacking me, now it changed to A-120 attacking this. Now, if I were to stand here, this is the point. So A-120 will now this 2 points closer to this, therefore this point this point will be the attacking node. Now from here, A-120 checks the room, goes here in between these 2 points, search for the player node. Oh, there's a player A. Goes to player A, continues back. Now in this room, detecting node, there is no node between us. Okay. Oh, there is a node between us, but is it player A? No, it's player B. Therefore, it goes to the player B's node. go here, go here, go here, go here. But between this, from our previous explanation, we have set this point as player A attacking point. Therefore, instead of attacking player B, who is the closest, but we've set this point as A-120 attacking player A. Therefore, at this point, A-120 will rebound to the players, will be rebounding to the player A special point. Now he will go back. He will be going back, continuing from this point. But hey, this is the attack point for player A. Therefore, he goes to player A, and this is for the attack for player A. So he will end at player A. I hope that this is not too confusing, because this is like very cool to me. And one more thing, that the special node is only matched for one room at a time. So if there were multiple players, such as, let's give it an example, as this moonlight flow, the skeleton key as the player C, player D, player E. Okay. Now there's player B, player C, player D, and player E. But if there were so many players in one room, it will go for the priority player. Well, based in the boxes video, the priority player is determined by who joined last or who joined first. I think it's who joined last, or the one alphabetically in the leaderboard. I quite don't understand how the priority player is selected. But let's say if player E would be the priority player in this room, meaning even though, wait, let's switch up. Even though in between these two, the first player special node is player C, but since in this room there is a priority player, which is player E, in the exact room, so A-120 will instead ignore that, since point C is not priority and point B is no longer priority, since there's a way more special player node in the room. Now that the player E node is between this, therefore it will attack player E here and continues. And just as usual, since there are no players in this room, and we've set this node as player A attacking node, he will be attacking player A, and so on. Yeah, that's basically the whole explanation on how A-120 works. Thanks for watching, I guess. And sorry for the background, because my autistic sister is watching some brain rot shows.